Hello, Fire Emblem gamers. It's time for another banner reaction here. This is going to be end of the month. There's only going to be one hero. That's what it looks like there is. I thought this month we were supposed to have like a trio banner of Legendary, Emblem, and Mythic. That's what I heard a rumor of that. I guess it was false because this is only like a 2-minute long reaction. So it's probably only going to be one character is what I'm guessing here. But let's just take a look and see who it is. The snowy peaks are here. And I have no idea who this is gonna be. We just had what? Last month we had an Emblem? No. Awakening? Oh, is that Tiki? That's adult Tiki. Everlasting voice, yeah.
I'm Tiki. People call me the voice of the divine dragon.
Yeah, okay, I recognize the Fire Emblem Awakening theme. This is a nice theme. It's like the you have power like mine. This is a very peaceful theme. Awakening, okay, effective against dragons. Awakening voice, armored ice cap. Air divinity, huh? Okay. Huh. Lifts the morale of the morale? Okay, what does morale mean? Huh?
Yeah.
Oh boy. Erica does nothing? Yo, RIP Erica. Let me guess, one shot? Yup. Rest in peace, Emblem America, I guess. I guess this Tiki's like dummy bulky. Is that Fire Emblem? What the heck? All right, an open book, awakening voice. So she basically, it's one of those tanks where it's like you don't get to use your, wow, okay. So, yeah, I guess what I'm noticing in Faye is just like, here's a unit that's really strong. 2 months later, here's a tank that doesn't work against anymore. Oh, but here's a new unit that's really strong. It's like, here's something that does 99 to everything. And here's a tank that does 0, or like takes 0 damage. And then it's like, geez, these are so fast. What the, I can't even react. What the heck? Soren, Stefan, Alphonse. All right, I mean, this banner's not so bad. Yeah. No, this banner's actually, that's actually a pretty decent banner. Okay. I kinda like this banner. I mean, there's some good units on here. Definitely a few stinkers like Corrin. As much as I love Corrin, that unit is garbage from what I've heard. Like just so bad. But let's just take a look at what Awakening Tiki is all about here. I guess the mythic, is she mythic? She's mythic, right? Yeah, she's mythic, okay. Awakening voice, here we go. It's effective against dragons, which is interesting. Slaying, effect against dragon. If foes range is equal to 2, calculates the damage lower of foes or defensive res. At the start of player phase, enemy phase grants attack and res +6, Fire Emblem, and grants special cooldown charge +1 per attack during combat to unit and allies within 3 spaces of unit for 1 turn. Not too bad. Freeing allies within 3 spaces of unit prevents the neutralization of stat bonus and bonus effects after start of turn skills trigger on units player phase or enemy phase, or when foe uses a duo or harmonized skill. What? The neutralization of stat bonuses and bonus effects? I guess, huh. I mean, that's pretty solid. So I guess it's like you get sort of like those debuffs. That's pretty good. Doesn't really get rid of penalties though, so it just prevents the neutralization of bonuses. Not that it doesn't get rid of penalties though. That's the biggest thing. Of course, we are going to be seeing the classic grants all stats +15, unit deals +25 damage, reduces damage from foes attacks by 15, and reduces damage from foes specials by an additional 15%. And during the 15 is crazy. During combat, and also if foes attack can trigger foes special, and each res is greater than foes res +5, triggers the following effects during combat: inflict special cooldown charge +1 on foe before foe's first attack, and if foe attacks twice before foe's second strike. Also what? Oh, I guess it also gives it 1 as well. I see. Armored ice cap, here we go. 5 cooldown special. When special triggers, boost damage by unit's res, just flat, whatever unit's res is. Reduces damage from foes' attacks by 40% during combat. And then at the start of turn, it grants attack and res great talent +2 to unit. After combat, if unit special triggered, it grants attack and res great talent +4 to unit. Okay, we've kind of seen something like this before, but it's mostly just attack and res great talent. So she just gets +10, or up to +10, I should say, of extra stats here. We have Diluvial Boost, which we've seen before, and then we have Air Divinity, which is unit can counterattack regardless of foe's range. If a skill compares unit's res to foes or allies' res, it treats unit's res as a granted +5. So that's pretty solid. Little phantom res there. For foes on the map with res less than units res at the start of combat, inflicts all stats -5, foe suffers +10 damage, foe cannot make a follow-up attack, and foe suffers guaranteed follow-up attack during combat. Then inflicts attack defense res -5 on foe, deals 20% or deals damage equal to 20% of units res, reduces damage from foes' attacks by 20% of units res, and grants special cooldown charge -2 to unit before foes' first attack during combat. Okay, this is very solid because she'll essentially just be spamming her specials, which gives her more great talent, and she has a lot of damage reduction. Oh my goodness, so much damage reduction. I can see why this unit is just so incredibly tanky. And then of course we have higher ground on top of that as well. Yeah, this unit just seems super tanky. Yeah, just super tanky. Of course, is a far savior here as well. Yeah, Tiki seems really tanky, especially on the res side, but even the defense as well. I'd be curious to see what units can actually break through her defenses, because she seems very tanky right now, but maybe not the tankiest. I don't know. It feels like she's missing like an effect or two to make her like super consistent. But at least for now, I think she's going to just be like really tanky for a bit. Like at least for the next few months, she's going to be a very annoying tank to go up against. But I don't really know how she like compares to like Legendary Black Knight and like if she's better than him or not. I honestly don't know. This is interesting though. This is quite interesting. I'd be very interested to see how she matches up into like a lot of the other tanks and current nukes as well, I gotta say. But I think this is gonna be an easy skip for me, as the banner is quite nice, but I do want to start saving my orbs since I kind of spent a lot and I really need to start saving. So this is definitely gonna be a skip for me, but if you do pull on this banner, I wish you the best of luck. But yeah, I think that's it for me. I'll see you guys later. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye now.